Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This will be another video game review by Platoon Commander on the VR game Warplanes WW1. Thought I'd switch it up from a first-person shooter for all the Ruffy brethren out there to try to get a Air Force style game on there. So it's the only one I've really seen that's Air Force. I've seen kind of Starfighter kind of games, but you know, it's not like planes or anything like that. I'll start with this game. First thing I'll say about it is I started having some motion sickness when I started playing this, which is new. I started having motion sickness when I first started VR with kind of toggle stick movement. I started playing the Starship games. I didn't have it there, but I started having it with this. Reason for that might be, you know, you're expecting a change in gravity, whereas you don't get it. I think that might be it. Also, this review, I'm going to get it onto the VGA channel, so don't worry if you miss this live stream. A few things about the game. So it does have a campaign, which doesn't really have a storyline, just going from mission to mission. It's not too bad. It's also got a multiplayer. Multiplayer is pretty good. You can talk to the other people as you go. There is also different levels of realism, I guess, in the aerodynamics and functionality of the plane. In terms of you can get it more realistic, so the engine stalls. You know, if you go too slow or you're going too high and too slow, you lose that lift and start to stall. It's however, I have found, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or if it's just something I don't understand, because there were times where my engine just started failing. Actually, I did talk to an online player who said it might be a round through the engine, which damaged the engine. So that is something that I guess could have happened. It just doesn't tell you. It's not overly clear. It's not like you have a flashing light saying engine damaged or anything like that. But without further ado, I'm going to start going into the campaign, show you a few of the mechanics. Then I'll dabble into multiplayer. This one should be a fairly short one, so let's get it going. And I have fogged up my view. Right, so you can see quick play, it just jumps you straight into a random air battle, but campaign, you can start with Central Powers, being Germany, Austria, and so on, or you can do Triple Entente. You can do leisure, where it essentially auto aims straight to the enemy. Arcade, which doesn't have the auto aim unless it's for ground targets. Realistic, where it focuses on the aerodynamics of the planes. As I said with the other one, correction. Where was I going? Yeah, with slowing down and everything like that, you can stall. Simulation, which is a bit again more difficult, and a real war, where it is the same as simulation but takes away the heads-up display. Just for the purpose of this, and so I don't somewhat make a fool of myself, I'm just going to go arcade. Yeah. Let's skip the narration. All right. So pretty easy. You got your hand on the joystick, another hand on the throttle. Pretty easy. Forward, go faster. Back, slow down. You can see here there's your speed. As well as your altimeter there. You can also overheat your engine. You can see your overheating there. So make sure you pick when to really speed up and not overuse it, because I think that can start to affect the engine performance. So you can see my targets there are just a couple of planes coming at us here. I think also if you bank too hard, the G's might kind of get to your head. See, I've got a bit of tunnel vision. All right, you can see there's also swap hands here, the objectives. Also a bit of tips on how to do stuff. No, I don't have any bombs, but I do have a flare gun. I'm going to train down there. Let's see what the flare gun does. I think it might be good for destroying these balloons. Yeah, you can see I'm doing some damage there. There is an overheating. Yep. There you go. Let's put that flare gun away and go for some ground targets. Can hear some rounds coming onto me. This arcadey, I guess, version, you can't tilt more than that. So after this, I might swap out of that because I like getting. I guess this is better if you start just with this arcade if you do get motion sick, because you won't have to worry about getting overly motion sick. Alright, you can see. Oh, alright, so can't fly through those things. Let's have a quick look at settings. No. There you go. Let's try simulation. Alright, so that allows you to do loops and all that jazz. Skip that. Alright, yeah, you can see I can do some loop-de-loops and get all dizzy. Holy crap. Ooh, lordy. Alright, so I got destroy a few fighters, destroy all enemies. So let's go for this one down here. Weapon does overheat. Alright, there you go. I can see the damage going onto the plane down there, the little plane. There is a bit of a heads-up display there. Just an arrow in case you lose your bearing on the enemy. Also doesn't look like you have any rudder control, so you can't yaw left or right. Sure, there'll be a lot more in the chat from any Raffies that are with us saying why it is or isn't any good. Look forward to hearing the discussions. There you can see once that engine is overheating, it can't really accelerate anymore. See, those fighters aren't very effective. Yeah, so you can see the airspeed there if I'm going up. Oh, yep. Alright, so in this, oh shit, I got Loki sitting right in front of me, my dog. What was I saying? So if you are going straight up and you have the throttle going, you do accelerate. However, once the throttle starts to die out and you are going up, you do start to lose airspeed. So I don't want to do that too much and risk stalling. Oh no, I'm almost dead. Alright, let's see if we can knock out these planes, because that seems like one of my objectives. Where'd they go? Oh, that's me dead. Alright, so there's no kind of keep going. Looks like you have to start from the start. It's disappointing. Because I was trying to get into... You do get into upgrading your planes so that you do get your weapon doesn't overheat as much. You get more bombs. Your engine doesn't overheat as much. Speed, maneuverability, all that jazz. Look at me. All right, let's give it one more go. Then I'll give. Arcade. What's it called? It's what I'm looking for. Multiplayer a go. Ooh, there's new. That's new. All right. So let's say you're banking and there's someone above it. You can actually aim your weapon. I didn't know you could do that. Or off to the side. One down. Alright, that's too many moving parts. So if you are grabbing the weapon, it turns into the other trigger. Alright. There does seem to be a range on the weapon. That also might be an upgrade that you can do. That worked. Drive by. Alright, so those ground targets are like it's just a, if you'd like, I guess. Alright, we got a landing sequence here, so obviously I probably shouldn't be going too fast. Since I'm descending, I'd end up stalling if I go too slow. Assume my landing gear is already down, let's hope so. That's okay because we are on the ground. See how slow I can go before I touch down. Alright, here we are. So you can do the plane shop, you can get different planes. You got a price there, funds there, right? So as you go through the missions, you do get funds. Well, let's not do that yet. And that's my plane there, so you can upgrade certain things. Oh, excuse me. So max speed, climbing, turning, armor, machine gun. Your ammo capacity, so that's probably the flare and the bombs, as well as crew, so you might be able to have someone in the back. Haven't really explored that one too much. Well, let's see if we can give another plane a go, because you can see. Yep, so you got bombs there. Let's get a plane with bombs so I can show you that feature. Ooh, alright. Bombs, no flares. I don't have enough money to purchase that. Here we go. I can buy that one. Oh, I just bought the same plane. Idiot. Alright, well, let's do it anyway. Let's see, let's do something naval and stuff them up. Destroy boats. Alright. So, another takeoff sequence. You can see speed there. V1, rotate. We get up to 1 kilometer high. Alright, not using feet. That's weird. Alright, so destroy boats. We've got some boats down there. A nice little row for us. Where are my bombs? Where are my bloody bombs? Shit, that'll make it hard. Alright. Nope, they've come to say hi. Alright, after this mission I'll jump onto a multiplayer, show you that one, and that should be it. It is fairly straightforward. There's not really all that much else to it that I've come across. Wonder what the boat is thinking about. Oh shit, alright, you go too slow right between them, you do cop a lot of fire, so maybe let's pick up the pace. Oh god, keep up the pace here. Yeah, here come the planes. Keep away from them, try not to get too distracted by them. Alright, 2 more boats. Target of opportunity there. Oh, almost dead. Shit. Whoa, that was close. Alright, there we go. It's all done. Alright, let's bug out of this. Not that way. Now we'll jump into a multiplayer. Alright, so next week I'll be starting a community game with this. I saw there was an option to join a server or create a server, which I'll try to do. See, co-op, oh, right. Let's do a team deathmatch so we can actually kind of work together. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Last time I played this, it was pretty easy to get into a server. Create a session. Well, hopefully this doesn't mean there aren't any servers. So that'll be disappointing. Does look like that. Let's not do that one then. So you can, looks like if you are playing by yourself but you do want some teammates, you can just add a few AI teammates. But what I'll do is next week I'll start a game, maybe do a co-op mode like this, so I can kind of get together if you want to play. It's fairly cheap, this game. I think it's only about $20. Up in there. I'll be obviously weeding out the bugs. Before we start, but you do choose to get on 7 o'clock. No, well, all right. Never mind that. So next time we'll get people against each other, and I'll work out the kinks in this. All right. So this is, I guess, our first non-army, non-first-person shooter review. Next week will be a community game from this. From there, next Thursday, I'll explain what we're going to do next in terms of what game I'm going to be reviewing. Probably be another first-person shooter. On that, there is a Navy game that you can get via stream. This is just Oculus 2. I don't believe I can get that game, but I have seen reviews about it. I'm just going to pull up the review here. Where are we? Donnie, I think I've lost your message. No, here we go. No. No another way to find it. Okay, so the game is called Iron Wolf, right? It's a submarine-based game. It's World War One and World War Two, downing ships, counter against enemy planes. So I did see two people working together. Looked quite good in terms of using the periscope, going up to depth to start your engine, get your battery up. Loading the torpedoes, getting your speed and direction all right. Obviously, these are very bad terminology. I'm not a Navy person myself, but if you do have, say, Oculus Rift, you are able to get onto Steam. You have a look at Iron Wolf. I think it's something that the Navy boys might quite enjoy. But for the Raffies, this is all I got. If I come across another Air Force style game, I'll be sure to jump onto it and give you a review. With that, that'll wrap me up for now. I hope you have a good rest of your week.